Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a new settlement mod here. It's kind of taking an old location that was in the game and turning it into a settlement. This is the Ranger Cabin Home Settlement, or, player home slash settlement, whatever we want to think about that. So, the Ranger Cabin location here on the map, right here. It is currently marked as cleared. It's not that far from Sanctuary or the Red Rocket or even Abernathy Farm, so it's kind of like not in the most necessary of settlement locations. Is kind of like right in there in the middle of things as it is anyway. But most of y'all know this location probably because there's usually bloatflies here. And usually this cabin is actually facing, like the front door is this direction. But they've moved the cabin. They also have this nice little waterfall here. This stuff did not exist before. I'm almost positive. I played a lot of this game. This game has the nice little location where like the little girl died. Or whatever, there's like a holotape you get to. The holotape has been moved and stuff. The holotape is no longer here. The Wasteland Survival Guide still is, though. You permanently take less damage from melee attacks. That's always been there, so that's the thing. But there's no bloatflies here. This location is just marked as cleared. There's a little path down here. Is this where the... Yeah, this is where we get our workshop here. So now we can use the workshop in the settlement. And we can kind of see the limits of the thing. We can build all the way down here to the waterfall. So we could probably get rid of these trees. You could build, water purifiers and stuff in here. And it does make sense that you would want to take this, what is essentially a really nice cabin here. You could get rid of the whole cabin too if you wanted to, build your own house and stuff. Maybe that's me because of my mods and stuff, but like, it doesn't go too far out here, right? I would definitely say it's not the hugest of settlements. It is way more player home than settlement. Obviously, you could get rid of all these trees and stuff. But it does give you a brand new location to kind of customize, and it comes with all these workshops by default. You have the weapon workbench, you have the armor workbench, you have your chemistry station. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think you have a cooking station here, but that's one of the easier ones to craft. But we're out of the location essentially right here, right? Like this is the edge of it. There's this little broken down house over here as well, and this broken down car. That's not included in the location, right? What is this? This is cows? No, it's a deer. Deer, run. Run, bitch. I mean, I didn't want to do that, but you made me. Not really, obviously. So this must be, yeah, the Runaway's holotape. That's normally in the Ranger's cabin location, but they moved that to this little thing here that they've custom built here. So it's obviously accommodated. It's not really like big main story stuff that you're losing out on here, right? But you can still access the stuff that was supposed to be at the Ranger cabin. And now the Ranger cabin is a new location where you can set up your own settlement stuff. This deer being a little red dot on my compass is bothering me, so I'm just gonna put it down, just as out of the way. Otherwise, I'm gonna freak out the whole time. Oh, there's a cooking station here. I did not see that. See, so you actually do have everything that you need built in here. So for because you can find this location fairly early on in the game, it makes sense that you could use this to kind of just have all the things you want. And obviously, it has a fast travel point. It always had a fast travel point, but it is marked now as like a settlement, almost fast travel location, right? Like, compared to like Sunshine Tidings Co-op and stuff right here, instead of like a farm location, it is like a settlement location, right? Like I said, it's not in the most optimal of locations in terms of like being in a place where a settlement doesn't normally occur and it allows you to like spread out your stuff better. But I do think this is a nice location. I do think like if you were to go in here and you would to get rid of a lot of these trees and stuff. I'm not going to do this, but like you could get rid of a lot of these trees. You could clear a lot of this shit out, especially if it's something like a scrap everything mod and stuff. You could scrap a lot of these bushes and stuff too. You could flatten it all. You can get rid of the barns and stuff. You can get rid of the shack steps and everything. You could, like I said, even get rid of the whole cabin. You can customize it whatever you want. But I do think this is a nice little spot. I mean, like obviously the cabin is kind of in bad shape, right? It's not like the best case scenario in the world, but you do have a built-in bed. It's a floor bed though, so if you're playing survival mode, you're kind of dead. Off of that, you get all the diseases and stuff. But it is a cool little location. I do like this little waterfall effect. The waterfalls are pretty. It's got a really nice sound effect and stuff too. It's not like a crazy humongous mod or whatever, but I think mods like this that just take something that's already in the game and then it enhances your ability to use them by making this a workshop or a settlement or a player home, whatever way you want to refer to it as, is a cool effect because it just makes sense. Like obviously there's certain mods that allow you to place a settlement anywhere, and that's kind of its own thing. But like this little cabin here makes sense to be a place where you could establish this is your house. I live here. I don't live in Sanctuary. That's Preston's thing. Not that I've ever saved Preston. Can't even remember the last time I saved Preston. But like Preston gets sanctuary. I'm going to go live over here kind of in my own space. My character's a loner or whatever. Lives out in a cabin in the woods. This is a nice little living out in the cabin in the woods of Fallout 4. In a location that already existed that we just transferred and made into something that works a lot better with the nice enhanced waterfall. You know, without getting rid of the quest stuff. With full customization over your space. Not a huge amount of space, but a nice amount of space. And you could definitely do something cool with it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. You guys want to check out the Ranger Cabin Home Settlement mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be links there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, so that way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.